Hello, friends. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I got stuff going on, y'all. Wherever you are, hello, friends. Happy Friday. First of all, let me just say that I am always so excited when I see my YouTube friends hanging out in the comment section before we even get started. Somebody even said, I hope it's 11 a.m. Eastern. Yes, honey, it's 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we are here for the Furls live on Friday. And today, say it with me, everybody. Today, I have a very special guest joining me, and I am super duper excited. But before I bring them on, I'm not going to let you know who it is. Before I bring them on, I just want to say hello to everybody in the comment section. Cyberwolf, thank you so much for being here. Look, counting down the minutes. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of engagement that we want to have over here at Furls Crochet. Hello to you, Michelle Watson and Jessica, Daisy, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hello, Danielle, Cindy, How Crochet. What's going on? Michigan Lady. Hello, my dear. Maria. Hi. Oh, Granny D is joining me today. Hello to you, my darling. Hi to Donna and JD. I'm going to give y'all a few more moments. Monica, Susan, hello. Welcome to the party. It is, I don't know about y'all, but I am happy it's Friday. Some of us have to work on the weekend, but it's like the little reprieve knowing that another week has come to an end and we can do a little woosah and have fun on Friday morning. All right. So I think it's enough of y'all in the room for me to bring on my amazing guests. I see Monique and Denise and Jessica. The Naked Snail. Hello to you. Welcome. Every. Oh, I shouldn't be just holding that and flailing it around. But hello to everybody. And help me welcome. It's Pam, everybody.
You had me worried.
Why?
I was like, oh no, was I not supposed to be here today? Like, who's the guest?
You are a crazy person.
Well, I mean, granted, I had to go through the whole, when like you do the same thing over and over every week over week, everything's fine. And then all of a sudden, one time it says, please relog into your account, verify it's you. And it's like going on and on and on. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Then like to check your phone for a code and like the whole thing. And I was thinking, really?
Yeah, the whole process.
On a Friday?
The whole situation. I had to do that with Google a little while ago. And I'm like, I don't remember my password. Like, why are you asking me what my password is? I don't know. It's the last thing I typed in. Hello.
Like, it's Friday. This sounds like a Monday problem.
Like, give me a break. I've been doing it all week. Leave me alone. I love this. Wait a minute. So as soon as you come on, these are the kind of comments that start showing up.
I mean,
Baby. Hi, Pam.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It must be a Friday live. I'm waiting for Ashley Parker, Loopy Lamb to text out of nowhere. We'll see if it happens. Last time, I know I told you, Deveter. I didn't tell anyone else. So Julie from At Crochet, she texted during the live last week to say that Ashley said she couldn't text you because it's a live. So I went ahead and did it for her, and I just, I love
that. Those are friends.
Yeah,
those are friends. That's what friends do. Friends keep you on your toes. They keep you on your toes. How are you, Pammy Pam?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. It is Olympics week. Yes. So the Olympics started this week, and it's been like so many different events going on, so many things that I've been watching. I like swimming, gymnastics.
Yes.
Equestrian, I like to see the horses. Don't make fun. I think the horses, they're so beautiful. And when the commenters are like doing their commentary, of course I'm watching with like my daughter and my husband or whatever. The boys are like, whatever. But every time the commentators are talking, they're talking about the rider. They never really talk about the horse. I'm like, hello, can we give props to the horsey? And my daughter's like, Mommy, why do you say horsey still? I'm like, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you?
Because right? What are the ones you like to watch?
Any of the ones that Snoop Dogg is commenting on.
I mean,
I've never enjoyed badminton so much. Never. And watching him comment on the horse dressage and just same thing. I was just, but I've always been a huge fan of the Olympics, mostly because I'm not athletic. I have, I've enjoyed it and I've tried my best, but I can't. And so I don't know if, like, when you were a little girl growing up, you'd watch like either gymnastics or figure skating or something, and you would have your socks on in the kitchen and you would do your twirls, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I could do this.
Yeah, of course.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, who didn't do that? Look, who's not doing that right now? Like, I can try. It's hilarious. Like, some of the things people are posting on social media, like them trying the different events. It's so funny.
I saw one this morning. A woman was in a leotard with, I don't know if it was a mattress or just big pillows or whatever it was, doing the gymnastics stuff. And she was actually really, she did good. Yeah, and I just loved it. So
yeah, I think it's
fun.
To me, the Olympics, like, besides bringing so many people together under one thing and like we're all celebrating together, you know, it's really educational too, because this morning, they had some abbreviation for a country, and I was like, I don't know what country that is. So you go and you do the research and you find out all this information. And when I went onto the Olympic site, they actually have the different countries that are participating broken up by continent, which I thought was really cool. And I was like, babe, did you know the oceanic continent? And he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, I know. Now
I do. I know
stuff. So when the kids ask me, I'll be able to say Australia is part of the oceanic continent. Okay, Mom, thanks for the info.
I mean, I totally agree, though. I totally agree.
It's
really
educational. I love it. So, and I did see I don't know who it was that posted, if crochet or knitting were part of the Olympics, what would they be? Like, what are the different things they could be?
Ooh.
Right?
I mean, there's so many possibilities.
Right? What are the crochet or knitting Olympics? What do they look like? What would they be?
Well, obviously you have like your speed, your speed work, accuracy, freestyle. There would be probably interpretive crochet.
Ooh.
There would be, I agree. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Yeah. And here we go. That's why she's not calling you, because she's actually participating.
Ashley Parker?
She's participating in today's live.
Oh, gauge swatches.
Oh.
Meet and gauge. That would be one. Okay, how about this? If there was a crocheting Olympics or fiber arts Olympics, which activity would you be most likely to participate in?
Me? Endurance. So somebody did put in endurance, like just pushing through, just keeping it moving. Like there was one swim meet that was like a 1,500 millimeter or something. I don't know what it's called.
1,500 meter?
There you go.
Yeah.
That was like a 15-minute race, and you just had to keep going. So who's texting you? Somebody is texting you.
It was Ashley Parker.
It's Ashley.
Harrison texted me last night. I was about to go to bed, And I get this text, Pam, where he's yelling at me. And I'm like,
God.
oh no.
What happened?
Oh, my daughter, as you know,
Yes.
made him a bracelet.
Yes.
A little friendship bracelet that says
So cute. I have mine. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And it's getting stretched out. So he was just, requesting if maybe she could please make him a new one, which I thought was the sweetest. And I was like, I think the texting needs to be more than just one word, all caps, Pam. Like just,
Yeah, no.
I had that Pam moment of like, what did I do?
Ooh. Yeah. Look, so folks in the comment section have some great ideas. So pattern reading could be one. Like it could be pattern reading, but you don't know what it is. So you don't have a picture of what it is. You have no clue what it's supposed to look like. And you just have to create this thing off of the pattern. That would be cool. Now that's Olympic.
Oh, what if it's recreating a design without the pattern?
Ooh.
How about reading the pattern out loud without stumbling? How fast can you read the pattern out loud without messing up?
That's good. That would be good. That and not like, wait, it's in parentheses. So what? Okay, so we're doing it. Oh, wait, it has stars and stars over here. Okay, so am I doing this again? Like, what would?
Yeah. Tech editing would be a good event.
Tech editing would be a good
yarn dyeing. Like there's so many. I wonder what would be fun is if you gave someone a skein of yarn and they had to tell you exactly what weight, how many grams, fiber content just by holding it.
By holding it.
Right. Yarn winding.
Yarn winding. That from a hank.
A hank
from a hank. Not
without a winder or swift.
Imagine.
Could you imagine?
No.
What if it was, that could be a team sport. Someone could be holding it.
Okay.
Someone else could be like hand winding.
Yes. We're going to do the Furl Olympics.
Right? I like that. Oh, what about a team sport? What would a team sport look like?
So that one you just said, I think that would be a perfect. Let's see.
Like a relay?
Yes, like a hat relay.
Yeah.
So you start it and then you have to pass it on. And how fast can you finish that? Relay.
Isn't that fun?
So much fun and hilarious.
I think
to see like the end product would look like. Like what would the end product look like? So somebody said team winding. Yes. I think that would be really, really good.
So funny.
Yeah. That would be it. Like someone starts the project and then hands it off to another person. Yeah.
Crocheting on skis.
Ashley is on it today.
Yes.
A
lot of us do have like little desk treadmills or stationary bikes, and it could just be like maintaining the rhythm of the speed you're supposed to be, don't fall off your treadmill while crocheting as fast as you can.
I love it. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
That would be a good team sport, like handing it off. Here, you take it. I can't anymore.
Daisy, reading a pattern once and recreating the item from memory. How cool.
That would be really cool.
Ashley's next comment.
I can't with her. I can't.
I don't even know.
Ashley, what's going on with you today, sis? What is going on with you today, sis?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, appreciate the team outfit. Love it.
Oh,
love it. So yeah, Olympics is like really so inspiring too, just to hear people's story. Like a lot of these people are just regular people who have honed a skill and, gotten to the Olympics, like did all the things that it took to get to the Olympics. But then they go back to their regular 9-to-5 job, which is like insanity to me, but so cool. So,
oh, I can't imagine. I can't. I love watching.
Likewise.
I love watching. Yeah.
Likewise. So my husband, many of you know, you're following me, is one of the folks on his latest album called Olympic Soul is the Olympian Bob Beamon. And Bob is actually at the Olympics this year. They were going to play there, but logistics and all that stuff, it didn't work out. But he was at the Olympics. Bob Beamon is going to be introducing track and field. I believe it's Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to be the introducer. You know how they have the bell where they ring the bell or whatever? So it's a similar thing for track and field, and Bob Beamon is going to be announcing it. So really cool.
That is so much fun.
Right? So cool. But they were going to perform last week, like I think it was an opening weekend or something like that. Mm-hmm. And things fell through. But one of our band members, Al Brisbane, was able to go with Bob, who is his actual cousin. So he went there with him, and he played the bass, and Bob played the congas with another band. So it was really cool. And then they got my husband a hat. So
I love that.
Yeah, really cool. Good stuff. He's lurking. He was listening to my conversation. He was like, show the hat. I'm like, okay, here's the hat, babe.
I love it. That is so cool.
Yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, you guys check out Olympic Soul. It's on YouTube, and the album is really cool. The song that Bob Beamon played on is called Leap, because he was the Olympic gold medalist in the Mexico Games in 1968 for the long jump. So really, really cool. And nobody has beaten his record yet. So
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah, check it out.
Cool.
Check it out. It's really, really interesting. And a lot of people didn't know that he was still alive. And I'm like, Bob, you need to let people know that you're still kicking, sir. That you're still leaping. So, like, come on. But yeah, really cool. Olympics is a fun time. And I'm glad to be a part of it and learn about it and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Was that the song you shared with me?
Yes. That was the
song. I like that one.
Isn't it good?
I liked that. As the moment it came on, I was just like just take it away. And I was like, oh, this is good.
Oh,
I really liked it.
Really, really good. It's called Leap. So you can type in Sticks, Bones, and Leap, L-E-A-P, and then the song will come up. And definitely give it a listen.
Definitely.
Like and share, let people know that cool stuff is going on. Music and crochet and Olympics and just awesome.
It has that kind of beat and rhythm that I think when you're crocheting, you can't help but crochet to it, right?
Yes.
With it for sure.
Yes. So I don't know who did it, but y'all posted this amazing photo on Instagram yesterday with hooks and books. Talk a little bit about that, because I thought it was so cool.
Well, those are my two favorite things. So I have, and in case anyone didn't know, Ola Joe joined.
Hey,
I don't know if you saw the post. I have arrived. There are cartwheels. There are someone weightlifting and just saying hi, Pam and Deveter and everybody.
She has made herself known. I am here. I am here, and I'm here for it all. Love.
So the hooks and the books, I have. I'm
gonna see if I can find it so I can share it, so I can post it.
For sure. I love reading. I don't really watch TV, or when you have when your kids are really young, the TV is kind of dominated by kid shows. Yeah, which is fine. And I mean, whatever. And a lot of the shows that I would prefer weren't necessarily appropriate for children. Okay, I loved Suits. I loved watching Suits. I loved How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, wait, did you finish it? Did you watch the last season
of Suits? Several times over. It's one of those binge shows.
Good.
For me. I know.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, Harvey. Okay, so anywho, so what would happen? And I've always been an avid reader my entire life. I've always loved reading, and so it's easy for me to read while everyone's having their downtime, after dinner. And I've collected a lot of books. Everywhere I travel, I purchase books. and
Okay.
I have quite the collection. And it was when we released, I don't even remember what hook it was, to be honest, but I was like, that matches the cover of the book I'm reading. And then I was like, here we go. And then I was like looking at my bookshelves and I'm thinking, I actually think there's a lot of books here that match hooks, that I have in my library, or hooks that I have that match books in my library. And so I just started. This was, I don't remember if it was the last thing I did before bed or it was the first thing I did in the morning, but I was in my pajamas with my bathrobe on. And then my husband came downstairs and went, is everything okay? I was like,
poor husbands,
mumbling, cursing, because like the hooks were rolling and like I wanted it all. Yeah. So that's what happened.
I love it. I saw this and I was like, this is just so stinking cool. And as Harrison said, so good. So kudos to you. And then you all you did one with music too.
Yes, with record albums. And that was a photo that Heather took. So she has a huge vinyl collection. And did the same. And I just think it's so fun.
It is. And
who has just one hobby,
Nobody. Okay, here we go. So this was this one, which I thought was so neat. Look at this. Look at this album cover and the hook. Like, seriously?
So good.
And so good. Such good music. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Something for everybody here.
I agree.
You all did such
it looks like a disco ball, right?
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Look at this. How awesome.
So cute. So there's myself, Crystal, and Diane, we're attempting our first little book club. Mm-hmm. We actually did nickname it Books and Hooks, just because we're
what else would you call it?
And so once a week after work, I say once a week, it happened once, but it started, and we're trying to keep going. But we just want to try reading books together and see, because it's fun. It's so much fun. And I love it. Huge avid reader.
So you read physical books. You don't do audio. Do you do audiobooks or all of it?
So I do audiobooks, physical books, and books on my Kindle. Mm-hmm. Usually all at the same time, which I know my husband was like, I don't know how you keep track, but for me, I'm like, well, don't you watch more than one TV show?
That's true.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. So I have, right now I am reading, I started the Atlas 6 series, which is like a dark academia type of book. And I'm on book 2 and I really love it. I bought the first book in Austin. I don't remember, in February.
Okay.
Read it. And then when we went back to Austin, Crystal and I, for the birthday event with you, and we went to the bookstore. Mm-hmm. That's where I got book 2. And so I'm about 60% of the way through that one. Wow. Ashley said she does the same.
Okay.
So, and I read a little bit of everything. I like everything. I just love good books.
So cool.
Yeah. And because I travel a lot, the audiobooks are great because oftentimes, especially international airports, you spend a lot of time just in line waiting. Yeah. So I love that. Or if I'm driving, doing dishes, walking the dog. So I like having the audiobooks too.
Okay. So I see
you. I know you are also an avid reader.
I am. I'm not. My daughter kind of reprimanded me recently and was like, Mom, I really haven't seen you read in a long time. And I was like, okay, thanks. Totally called me out because she is a serious reader. She loves reading. And she doesn't like audiobooks. I don't understand. I don't like them. I want to read it in my voice. I want to make up the character's voice in my mind. I want to make up what they look like, so forth and so on in my mind. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. Yeah. For me, I like audiobooks. But I think I'm like her, where I'd rather have the physical book in my hand. And so this is my most current book before I let go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
it's really good.
beautiful cover.
Isn't that cover gorgeous?
That's pretty.
And
that reminds me of Andromeda.
Isn't it?
Right here.
Thank you, because I'm like, I know I got one back there somewhere. I have to figure out. Here it is.
I took all of my hooks out so we can talk about the hook sale today, which I know we're going to get to. But I have like whatever you need right here.
I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere back there. Thank you. So yeah, so pretty. It's a really good book. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so I need to read more. I'm getting my life back together. I am a romance novel person. Like I like romance novels. And I specifically like this author, Brenda Jackson. She's not really well known or whatever the case may be, but her stories are always just so, like it's a good story. I love it. I love it. I love mush. I love those kinds of stories. Yeah, so I do love reading. I do love reading, and I think that everybody, should find that other hobby, that other thing that they do besides just the fiber arts. There are other things that you can do that you are doing that should be celebrated too. So yay to us. All right, so let's talk about some hooks.
From the comments too, it sounds like there are a lot of people who do combine the two. They love to listen to audiobooks while they crochet. And I do agree, there are some audiobooks that I can't get into because they don't sound the way I would want them to, or there's other authors or narrators. What do you?
Author? No.
Narrators, right?
It's narrator. Well, is it narrating though? Readers. There are other readers.
There are some audiobooks read by
the author.
People, thank you. Who just really elevate the story, and they bring like a certain dynamic to it, and I really love it. But I do find it is a little hit or miss, so I can totally understand that. Hook sale. That sounds good. So do you like big hooks?
I like big hooks, and I cannot lie.
I don't know what to say. So we have a sale going on right now, everyone, on all of our Streamline resin, Streamline wood, and jumbo laurel hooks, which you got there. That's awesome. Sizes M, 8 millimeters. So 8 millimeter and up in Streamline resin, Streamline wood, and jumbo laurel are all buy one, get one free with code BOGO BIG. Go big or go home.
Big.
BOGO big. I have more than I can hold up. So there are 27 different hooks you can choose from in sizes 8 millimeter all the way up to 30 in the jumbo laurel. So
some big. Now, Pam, I was talking about big hooks the other day with my friends. We were talking about different yarn sizes. So with big hooks like this, let's say you don't have any jumbo yarn, like you don't have any huge yarn. What's your recommendation? Like if I had Wander, how many strands? Girl, I couldn't think of the word. Lord, how many strands?
It's going to depend on what you are making. So if you're making a basket and you want it to be a little bit tighter of a stitch so that it has a little bit more structure, you could probably go up to 8 strands with a jumbo hook. It's going to take some work. It's going to give your arm a workout because it's a lot. But if you're doing something like a blanket, you can maybe do like 4 or 5 strands, depending on which jumbo hook you're using. And then that way it's going to be a little bit drapier. It's going to depend on the stitch you're doing. But what a great way to use up scrap yarn or just extra yarn or yarn you're not sure what, you want it to do with. You make it so fast.
So do you have any recommendations or patterns or any direction that you can give folks who they want this beautiful hook, but they don't know what to do with it? Like, I want the hook, I just don't know what to make with it. Like, give us some recommendations on what you
I would, so if it is something like a blanket pattern, those are very forgiving with what size of hook you want to use or the type of yarn, because it's typically, like, this isn't a rule, but typically it is a stitch pattern that can be repeated in a way that is easy to scale. So, for example, we have the slumber blanket, which is available as a kit on our site. It is also a free pattern on our blog, the slumber blanket, designed by Crystal Buchholz, Crystallized Designs, also our director of operations here at Furls. And it is, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, a 2-stitch pattern repeat, which means how simple is that? Because then you just chain in whatever multiple to get the width you want, and then you just make it. Something like the middle finger blanket by Mixed Domestic. I believe the pattern is on their blog. It is also, I know there's video tutorials. That as well is a stitch repeat that is really easy to customize. Alternatively, you could just go to Pinterest or Google, do a search for jumbo yarn patterns, and look for the hook size, Ravelry too, I guess you could do, and you could just check by hook size and see what the recommendation is from the designer.
So the middle finger blanket, what's the one? The slumber blanket.
Slumber. Yeah. So that one uses Wander, 5 different colors, but it's one of those patterns that's just so easy to.
The slumber blanket.
There it is, modeled by Lorene.
Yes, look at how pretty it is.
So you can see that Crystal designed it using a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. So if you do that with 1 strand of Wander, that's the blanket you're going to get. If you wanted to use a bigger hook, more strands of yarn, then it would look a little bit different. And actually the daisy blanket below, designed by Andy Graves, that is something else where you could do the squares and the size of square you end up with. You know what I mean? Like, it would just change the dimensions a little bit. But those are some other things that you could do as well.
That is so pretty. That blanket is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look at this.
That one was photographed over a year ago.
Really?
It was at last year's birthday event in 2023 that was photographed in Austin.
Beautiful.
I remember because that's the Airbnb we were staying at.
Oh, Pammy Pam, you and your photos, man. Like, you're so talented.
Well, thank you. But I mean, designers like Andy make it very easy because the blankets are all beautiful and the designs are gorgeous. So
yeah.
So that's what I would do. So big hooks, fast projects, big hooks. You could do scarves. You could do hats. You could do, because I mean, I know we're in the middle of a heat wave right now, but
that's too.
It will get cold.
Yeah.
And by the time you're done, especially if you're doing a blanket, it'll be perfect timing.
Just like, it's not going to be hot always.
I promise. Oh, I better not be. I don't do well.
So tell them what you tell them what the BOGO is. Look at
BOGO
those.
Big. BOGO.
Can we talk about how beautiful those hooks are?
Pretty pretty. So this is Polaris, Taurus, and Cancer.
That Polaris is beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Oh my gosh.
So pretty, right?
Oh my gosh.
So speaking about beans, I know someone asked what was happening at the potluck today. I was bringing the beans. We do have a new resin coming out later this year. So there is something new that will be coming. All I'm going to say, I just hit my glasses, just in case. But in the meantime, we just we released Cancer in June.
Yes.
Just a couple weeks ago, we did Leo.
Yes.
I have my favorite Leo hook because it has like a little, like a mushroomy looking thing, tadpole in there.
Yeah.
Some of the swirls make me laugh because especially with Leo, like that looks like a toadstool.
Yeah, mine's has like a blob in the middle of it. Isn't that so pretty?
It is so
and like
easily.
Beautiful.
Right when they're something like this one, it's opaque enough that you can't really see how the swirls look throughout the hook.
Yeah.
So I get such a kick out of Leo for that reason.
Leo is like one of the coolest hooks.
I think so too.
Like, look at this.
So
So pretty.
Libra.
Say now what?
Someone's
Say again?
asking, so someone just said Libra with a bunch of exclamation marks and question marks. Someone else said Scorpio. The samples for both have been approved. So it's just a matter of when, like what the timelines will look like. So please know they are coming. Need more pink. Lush. Okay, so the streamlined metal hooks aren't included in this particular sale, but I mean, we just got them. But I wasn't here to announce Blush with you guys, right?
But girl, when I tell you folks are going crazy over blush, I have seen so many pictures of people buying the entire set.
I
love it.
I noticed.
You've noticed, right?
These two colors we ordered actually, I don't even remember how long ago. It was close to the beginning of the year. So I knew these were coming for a very long time. You knew, Deveter.
I know.
You knew as well. Oh my gosh. So anytime I was like seeing the comments where people are like, I want a rose gold hook or I want a black one. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like it's coming. I was so excited. I was so excited. The pictures online though are, everyone is,
I'm telling you, folks have like lost their mind.
They're so pretty.
They're
so pretty.
Beautiful.
And the smaller sizes, so the 3.5 and the 3.75 are being made. I don't know. I can't speak to the production timelines. That's a Crystal thing. We should bring her on here one day.
We should. And
you all can ask her the questions because I only know the colors that are coming. I don't know, so, but they'll be here sometime soon. I don't know what soon means though.
Okay.
But Onyx Blush. And then, yes, there are more colors coming. There are more colors coming. We just got started. Onyx is so pretty, right? I know, Avis. I know.
Beautiful.
I know. And these are the ones that when Lorene and I were on a live, I want to say it's over a year ago. I think it was at the beginning of 2023. We were talking about the changes that we were making to the hooks to have them made by machine and how long, just what the process looked like, the different research and development teams we were working with. These are the hooks that, yes, we have that other hook that will be coming out. But these tips use that same file-ish. Lorene would be the one to speak more to that because that was, that's been her passion project for sure. And, but the difference in crocheting with these is just, it's so easy to, like, for me anyway, and that's some of the feedback that we've been getting. The feedback we've been getting from people as well is just, I've had a lot of text messages of people yelling at me.
Oh.
Right? Like, kind of like the Harrison one. Pam, why didn't you? And I was like, well, I feel like I did warn everyone. But I think using them.
It's a different story.
How do you feel about yours?
I absolutely love them. Like everybody knows I'm, because of Amy, I'm a Odyssey girl, but like they're always in my hand. Like this is my go-to hook now. Like, and like someone else said, they're waiting for the smaller sizes. Like I can't, I'm like, I have to have the Onyx and I have to have rose. I have to have blush in, the smaller sizes because I need them for my work. They're my go-to. They're my go-to.
Great. And I love that they're so, like, the feeling you get from the two different colors.
Yep.
Like you couldn't get more different than this like blush color and then Onyx. And I think we don't need any more hooks, but I must have more. Monique, brace yourself, my friend, because you're getting more hooks. But we're bringing more hooks. So we have the next.
So I need to announce the winner because we have the winner from this week's giveaway.
That's right.
For those of you who have not signed up for the giveaway, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to sign up every week for the giveaway for the week. And this week's winner is Lori T. Congratulations to you, Lori T. You are gonna get, what's she getting? 3 Leo hooks. You go. Congratulations to you, Lori. They have reached out to you via email and you're going to get your goods. Y'all congratulate Lori T. Her email, she's a designing woman. I love it. And she is this week's winner. So congratulations to you. And for the rest of you, make sure that you sign up every week for the giveaway. Yay. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Way to go. Stuff is just happening so fast. No, not that one. Oh, good Lord.
Congratulations, Lori.
Congratulations, Lori. But there was a... Hey, here we go.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
That would be so pretty. Oh, man.
That would be pretty.
That would be pretty. Oh, look at this one's Pam.
It's interesting to have because when I joined the Furls team 4 years ago, right? It was 4 years ago next week, right, Deveter? I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wow.
It's like we didn't have anything new. Right? Like everything that you and I have seen released over the years since we've joined has just been different versions of the same thing.
Same thing, yes.
Right? Like new resin colors, new woods, new whatever. Metal, though, that's new. And so we don't even have we're not even adding on colors to an existing collection. It's like literally starting from scratch. So it's like, so it's kind of like, where do you start? Right? Like you have to start. It's not like you're just, oh, we don't have this color yet. Let's do that one next. We don't have any colors. So what do you do first? And so that's where, black, that was the one, as soon as we first released Streamline Metal a couple years ago, and we were looking at what colors we could do, my first one was like, I want a black hook. I want a sleek black hook. Yes. So that was personal. Like that was, I will admit, I was a little biased with bringing that one. And then the rose gold was the next, oh, that'd be so pretty. But now, what's going to be next?
What's going to be next?
I mean, I already know.
Well, I was just going to say, on the show, I've been sharing, people are asking, is it paint? Is it going to peel? Can you just reiterate? I feel like if you say it, maybe they'll believe you, because I feel like they're not believing me. When I say not paint. It's not paint, people.
It's not paint. It is not paint. It is
not paint.
These hooks are anodized. So anodization is a chemical reaction using electric currents. So the electric currents change the color of the metal. So if I Google, I did a search. Actually, I think I went on TikTok and I searched anodization. And then, because then it's bite size and they just get to the point because it's only a minute. And I watched the process and my mind was blown.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Because when you hear something, well, like you said, it's one thing to say it and you're like, okay, that's what it is.
Right.
It's another thing to see how it happens. So I do recommend going and just checking it out. It's not going to chip because it's not paint. It's not paint. It's not a stain. It's not a tint.
Nope.
It is a chemical reaction.
Yep.
So it's I don't know. It's anodization. I don't know. There's nothing to really compare it to. So The good news is that it actually, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So anodization is typically how any color metal you see that's like aluminum, that's typically how it's done. Is through anodization. Like, I'm thinking of like my kitchen handles at home.
Right.
They're like a brass look, like an antique brass, but they're not. They're aluminum handles.
Right.
But they were anodized to look like it. Yes. So you can do virtually any color. The cool thing about anodization is that it does almost add an extra level of protection to the hook.
She like, look, the hooks are good. Go on and period.
Get the hook. I love that. So it does. It actually does increase durability a little bit, which is really good. It can't chip or crack or peel because it's, like I said, it is not. It's just aluminum. It's still 100% aluminum, and it's still 100% recyclable as well, which is really good. And hi, Kenzie and Mom. So glad you're watching. And then what else was I going to? There was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember, but it's fine. Anodization's cool. It's really cool. Oh, what I was going to say though, it is kind of like dye lots. I will say that. So, I mean, black is black. You can't get blacker than black, right? Like onyx is as dark as it's going to get. When it comes to something like blush, though, there is a little bit of variation where some hooks may be slightly lighter or darker. Just like I said, it's an electric current, and you kind of just go until you reach a certain point, and then you stop, and that's the color. So just to keep that in mind, like it's, if you get two hooks and they're like just a touch different. But I showed my set. I have a full set. I showed them on the website, so you can kind of see roughly what it is. The other thing that's really tricky, because I've seen comments about that online, is why do your hooks look more pink and yours look more, whatever? And then the silver ones can sometimes change. It's a shiny reflective surface. And so it's going to reflect the color of whatever's around it. So yeah, so just keep that in mind as well, that it could be, I have my blush right here. It could be why the color will change, because you can see like it's reflecting.
Especially when you're taking a picture of it. Like, and I kudos to you, having to figure out how to take the pictures and then, doctor them to make them look right. Because like you said, everything around it, it's shiny. So it's going to pick up, whatever's around.
It picks up me in the reflection. And I'm like, oh, come on. Everyone. So the team knows what I'm doing, metal photos, because I just come on every once in a while just to like say, I regret this. What did I ever say?
What was I thinking?
We need to hire someone for like, it just, it's a lot. It is tricky. So, but the color itself, it's going to reflect literally whatever's around it. So, well, thank you. These hooks though, they do photograph beautifully. Like if you've gone on Instagram and you see other people's photos of these hooks with like their whips or with their, whatever projects they're working on, or I keep falling in love with these hooks over and over. Yeah. They're so pretty.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I love it. Congratulations,
Susie. Thank you.
Pammy Pam. Thank you for coming to hang out with me today. I appreciate
thank you.
Yeah.
Me. And guys, take advantage of the sale. It's on for a week. Big hooks. Get them.
Big hooks.
I mean, you get one free.
Big hooks. Big hooks. Big hooks. Okay.
Keep going. If this sale had a jingle.
Big hooks.
That would be it.
Big hooks. Big hooks. Big.
I don't even know. Sales on for a week. You buy one, you get one free. Buy one for yourself, get one for a friend.
Yeah.
Buy one for yourself, give yourself one in the holidays.
Right.
Or just get 2 or get 10, because you buy 5, you get 5 free.
Wow. That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. And
that's really nice.
It's while supplies last. Some of the hooks in here are discontinued. So now's a really good time to get them. Buy them all. Thank you, Carol. Ashley, you need the announcer guy voice saying big, 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 big.
I'm sure something on TikTok has that.
That is a very good point. So if you go to our website, you will see a giant banner at the top. Go to click the button that says, I think it says shop the sale. Click on it. There we'll have all the details of the sale as well, along with all of the hooks that are included. So we try to make it as easy as possible. Oh, here we go. That's it.
Big hooks.
Buy one, get one free when you use code BOGOBIG. And those are all the included ones. We tried to make it as easy. So all of those product listings that you see there, they only include the hooks that are part of the sale. So only from 8 millimeter to 15.
Oh, y'all fancy. Look at this. Look, y'all see this stuff changing?
And with our wood hooks, we still plant a tree for every wood product sold, even if they're on sale.
Oh, wow.
So please take,
Big hooks, y'all. Look at all these. Oh, they're just so beautiful. Good golly, Miss Molly. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry. I get really sidetracked when I'm looking at hooks.
I have those hooks literally beside me and I'm staring at it too, going, they're so pretty. So pretty. All right. How do people join the giveaway?
I put the link in the comment section, and you need to go ahead and make sure that you sign up weekly for the live events giveaway. I'll put it in the comments again for you all to have. You just scroll on down. Hold on, where to go? Over here and paste. Just scroll on down and sign up. Don't miss out. Like I told you all before, we're not giving away like old stuff that we just happen to find somewhere. No, we're giving away like this person. Today's winner is getting Leo hooks. The winners from last week received blush hooks. Before that, it was a streamlined metal. Like, we're not giving away garbage. You know how some giveaways, Pam, are just like, oh, we found this in the back of somewhere, so we're going to do a giveaway. No, that's not what we're doing. We're giving away really good stuff. So make sure you sign up. Oh, so we have a question here from Kinsey. She wants to know how many trees have been planted so far.
Put me on the spot. We have planted so far since we started, with your help, over 24,000 trees around the world. Not too bad.
That's really impressive.
Not too bad. Really. This way we're giving away 3 blush hooks.
Oh.
So buy some wood hooks, help us plant some trees, enter the giveaway, which signs you up for our newsletter as well. So then you're in the loop.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. I think Heather is the one watching as Furls Fiber Arts. So she, we do have a page on our website that shares how many trees are planted every month. And then obviously July just ended. We are going to plant another 740 trees somewhere in the world. We usually, One Tree Planted gives us the option where we can choose where we want trees planted, but we always just select wherever they're needed most. And then the friends over at One Tree Planted, plant the trees. So
I love it. That makes me so happy.
Me too.
That makes me so happy. Like, we're not depleting, the world. We're giving back. And that's really impressive and something that is important to Furls. And I love that. I think it just makes so much sense. And I'm excited to be a part of a company that cares about our planet. Like, we're even down to the point, where you said the hooks are something you said, recyclable.
Well, our aluminum hooks are 100% recyclable. All of our wood hooks, aside from the wood and resin, like the acrylic alphas that we have, they just use like a food grade wax for the finishing and polishing. So these are compostable. You could light them on fire if you wanted.
But please don't.
Don't recommend it, but you could.
But you could.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah. It's just that you could.
Yeah.
So, the Naked Snail, you should have a program where we show planting a tree and we get a hook.
Ooh.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for next Earth Day for sure. Wouldn't that be fun? I want to do
something. That's a good idea.
I like that. So
I do too.
All right, everyone. Deveter.
Yes, darling.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming. You could have been like, no, goodbye. But you didn't. You came and you hang out with us.
I'm child-free this week. So
it's with mom.
she's with my mom having the time of her life, and then her older brother's gone to sleepaway camp for the first time.
How are you doing?
It was the first couple of days were rough because I questioned every choice I ever made up to that point.
Yes.
Because there's no phones or anything, right? Yep. And so it was for 3 weeks. But after the second day, we got, everyone gets a phone call from the head counselor of that cabin. Mm-hmm. And it's like a 2-to-1 staff to camper ratio. 2-to-1 camper to staff ratio. And they just said how wonderful he's doing. And he won the Merit of Excellence Award on the first day. And he's just
not surprised.
Yeah. And then we got our first letter from him yesterday. And so I feel a lot better now.
Yay.
But yeah, so that's good. That's good.
Good for him. Good for him and good for you guys too.
Yeah. So I just have the dog to worry about, who I can hear standing outside my door.
Oh, he's like, Mommy, I need you. Well, we're done. We've been chatting for quite some time now. Again, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations again to Lori for winning this week's giveaway. Make sure you all sign up. The link is in the comment section. But if you go to the Furls page, you can go
search live.
Search live, you'll find it. It's up there. But if you go to furlscrochet.com/live, it'll take you directly there. Scroll down to the bottom and it tells you where to sign up. So make sure that you sign up so that you can get a prize. And have a great weekend, everybody. Make sure you do something fun. Make sure you take good care of your body. Enjoy the Olympics if you're into it. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Hit the end. Okay.